Good morning, it's December 2nd, 2022, and I'm creating a video on how to create content in the Wiki Encyclopedia that I've created after being complimented on the Wiki content. I asked the individual if they would like to add to the Wiki their own content, and I also asked them if I should make a video so they could know how to do it, and they replied with a resounding yes. So here's our video, and we have two websites that link to each other. You can see this one, when clicked, will go to the Archaix Wiki, which happens to be here, and we can go from the Archaix Wiki, we go back. And let's go ahead and inside of the Archaix Wiki, let's log out. You don't need to be logged in to add content, so we'll log out. Go to the main page. Let's go to the glossary, I guess. And here you can see the edit. That's the one you want. Edit source is a little bit cryptic, but you can do advanced stuff there. I would recommend always clicking on edit, and you could just start typing at will. Here's a table. On the table, when you click it, you can perhaps add another column to the end for something you're interested in. Say, what are we doing here? Glossary. Say, oh, you got to create a column above it first for the column. Figure out what's going on here. So we'll insert a row above, and let's say we want to organize this table by, what's that called? Pre-flood. You get true and false on all those definitions if you wanted. You can do anything like that. Create your little heading here if you want. You want to create a new entry, you just click here, insert above, below. Well, tables are the complicated thing, and as you see, that's even simple. So you just hit Save Changes, and that's it. Hit Save Changes twice, and you're done. You just modified a page and put your content on there, or just modified it, as the case may be. And my computer's slow, or maybe it's the website, I'm not sure yet. So there we have a table that we modified. Let's go ahead and correct some transcripts. A lot of misspellings in there. Oops. Looks like we're on the Archaix site. Okay, I thought we were on the other website. Let's pop over to the other website and edit some transcripts over here. Again, we're not logged in, but we still need to click the edit button to get going. And let's say there's a whole new video that just came out. You just go to the end here, and in the playlist on the YouTube site, you'll see numbers. I'm using those numbers to correspond to the videos. And you can see I only did transcripts up to Laughing in the Dark. These are all new ones that don't look like they have transcripts added yet. So if you were to do that, let's just pretend. First we got to find an edit button somewhere. Unfortunately, we have to go way up here. Oh, we are editing, I'm sorry. Okay, so we're in the edit mode already. Oh, here's a little toolbars right here. To create a new link, which we're going to do right now, you click here. So I want a link. I'm going to create a new page which will have the transcript in it. So we highlight this and turn it into a link, which will in turn turn it into a new page, which I open up immediately after clicking link. It adds the link, and it's suggested this page. So I'm going to shift click to open that up in a new tab and just leave it there in the background. So now you can see this is underlined, and you click that, it'll go to this page. This page hasn't been created, but let's go ahead and save our index with a double click on the two saves, or single click. And we don't have to wait for that. Jump right in here. We want to go ahead and create that verbiage, which we don't have, but you can just start typing away here once the cursor is visible. You do this whatever you want, and you can insert a table. Woohoo! And then there you go with that, and all sorts of fun stuff. Oh, the indent stuff, yeah. It's pretty self-explanatory. You hit the tab, it'll go in another. Shift tab, it'll go back. That's kind of helpful. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. You can change this. If it's use this stuff. Heading will show up in an automatic index at the top here. If you create a bunch of, if it's a large page and you create a bunch of headings, that'll show up in index. As sometimes subheading 1 will also show up in the top, so you could move to different parts of this page with a dynamically made index. Pretty cool. And there's a gaggle of features in here. It's overwhelming. This is a really, really well developed program, although it might not look like it from the GUI. This is a small sample of some of the very informative pages you can dig into. And as you can see, user rights, I'm pretty sure Jason is concerned about all that. You go crazy with that. Recent changes, you can undo any person changes, or I don't know, it's just so powerful. Alrighty. So yeah, it's got an extremely powerful back end. I think it's worth developing on this platform. But it's proven, but it doesn't have the best front end. And let's see what else we got.